Hello and welcome back to my channel for a speed build. I have some sad news. It's been about 2 weeks since I had to process it. My cat has passed. It's harder to talk about than I thought it was gonna be. Not that it would be easy, but it's still hard to talk about very much. Yeah. Lux is not with us anymore. She developed lung cancer very, very fast. I actually did the speed build where I recorded it rather when she was sick, and then I just never got around to doing the voiceover for it. I planned on uploading it around the time that I'm uploading it, but I also planned on finishing the voiceover for it sooner than I did, but it is what it is. It'll get out around when I wanted it anyways. But yeah, so July 17th, I put her down. It was a Friday. She developed lung cancer, like I said, I think. I don't know, my brain isn't all there. But yeah, she developed it really fast. She got really sick, and then it was weird because it was like she was fine. It was the Tuesday before the 14th of July. Yeah, so a week before the 14th of July on a Tuesday, she was having weird problems, like the 7th or whatever. It was like the Tuesday after 4th of July, actually. She was like not having weird problems, but she was breathing weird, and I was looking at her and like, are you okay? And she seemed alright, but she seemed a little lethargic at the same time, so I was like, So I watched her for about an hour, and I was debating if I was going to take her to the ER, and I'm like, I thought maybe it was just like because it was so hot outside, because she loved laying outside on her patio, resting in the sun, resting on the lounger thing, sometimes in the sun, sometimes not. So I just kind of was like thinking that maybe she was just like a little like on the hot side from that. So I made sure she was like inside and stuff, but she was still having some problems. So I was like, all right, I guess we got to take you to the ER because that's not good. She was fine, mind you, the day before. So took her, they told me that there was a bunch of fluid on her chest and around her lungs and stuff, and it could either be heart disease or heart cancer or lung cancer or something or other. I didn't fully believe them though. Just because, you should always get a second opinion. So when she still wasn't doing any better after having the fluid drained that day, I called and asked if I could set up an appointment for her on that Monday. So we're almost a weekend. So I got her in on Tuesday. And so we went there, and I was told to drop her off early in the morning when they first opened, like 15 minutes after they opened. So I did. And they said, we'll call you towards the end of the day for you to come back to get her and go over everything that the doctor found and whatnot. Because they squeezed her in to do testing throughout the day, like, to, like, watch her also and to, like, test stuff, because they had to squeeze her in, obviously. So I was fine with that, So I went back and got her at the very end of the day, and they told me that, yes, she did have lung cancer, actually. And unfortunately, with lung cancer in cats, I guess, it develops extremely fast, like extremely fast. And the kind that they think that she had of lung cancer, there's two ways that they can get it. And they think that she got it from clay litter, which is wild because that's what I've always used with all of my cats. And it's so sad because it's like, what the heck are you supposed to use then? Like the really expensive stuff? Like, I mean, I already used kind of expensive litter, but nothing like the other stuff that's like double or triple the price. It's crazy. But so I did try to switch her to that, but it was too late, obviously, because it was, the week before when I found out. But yeah, that's how they think that she got it. And they said that she probably had it for a good 6 months or so before she even started to develop any real symptoms or anything. And it's extremely hard to catch. And the only way that you typically can catch it really early on like that is if you just so happen to need like an x-ray or something for something else. So by the time they show the signs of it, it's like too late, pretty much, is what they explained to me. And I read up on all of that, and that's pretty true. And it's very sad because they can live with it for anywhere like for about 6 months to like a year without you even knowing. And it's so sad. And she declined pretty fast that day that I took her into the ER to literally exactly a week later. She was not doing any better. I was ready kind of to just say do it that day, but the vet told me, my vet told me, take her home and spend a few days with her. So I did. Um, and they gave me some stuff that it could help her with like her appetite and everything and whatnot, and steroids with the pain and stuff, but nothing really seemed to be helping. That was on a Tuesday. I called them on Thursday evening and asked them if um if we could do it the next day on Friday, which was July 17th. And they said yes. And I said, if for some reason she actually starts eating from the appetite stimulant and seems like she's not in pain, can I maybe push it a few days, like without like that? Would that be all right? Because I kind of really wanted my other family members to be able to, say goodbye. But that didn't happen. I could not see her suffer. What I saw was bad enough, and I know it can get way worse than that. And I was not about to put her through that. So, yeah. Whew. Yeah, so my little kitty's gone. She has some wings now. And I do have pictures at the very end after the screenshots of the house on here. I have a picture of her. It is from a few months ago, like before she was sick and stuff. And then I also have like a picture of her paw print, the little box that her ashes are in, and like the little note from the crematorium or whatever. Very sad because she was a very beloved cat. All of our cats have been very beloved, but it always sucks when they get sick because they can't tell you that they're sick. You know what I mean? But anywho, I'll talk about the build for a minute here because I am building. I don't build what is this called? Like modernish houses too often because I'm really not that great at it. The inside is all right, but I'm always struggle with the outside, making them look good. So, this is what I came up with. It looks all right. It's not anything to be like, oh my gosh, that's so good. You know what I mean? But it's all right. But yeah, I just wanted to make a little update on Lux or whatever and stuff. Originally, I didn't think I was going to be talking about Lux in this video. I kind of thought it was going to be a separate one, but since it is here and I got her stuff back and I still had to do all of whatever, I'm just gonna do it here. It's funny because, and I don't mean like actually like funny, but like, you know, like it's weird because I also believe that when I made my announcement about my grandfather passing, I think that it was also in a Sims speed build. You know, I guess that's just where it is mostly where I do like my random talking, I suppose. So I guess it kind of does make sense. um, but we are coming up on the screenshots, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I think they're in like a minute-ish. I have cried so much in the last couple of weeks, though. At the time of editing this, though, it is the end of the month. Like, there's only a few days left in the month. I don't exactly know when I'm going to upload this. I know it'll be sometime in the first week or two of August. But I have cried so much the last few weeks, and this month has just not been good, and it's been a really bad month, actually. And it's not just because of that. There's just a lot of things that are going on, and it's just one of those months, and I can't wait for July to be over. I hate the summer, personally. I can't wait for the fall. I love the fall. Just waiting, you know? Yeah. But I hope that you guys enjoy this here speed build that I did. It is on the gallery, of course, as always. And it's nothing too spectacular, but I tried and I went out of my comfort zone a little bit with it because I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I haven't uploaded on my channel in a little bit. So I figured I should probably do something, you know? So here we are. Yeah. I'm just kind of rambling now at this point because I'm waiting for the screenshots to start to pop up, but they should be here like really soon. Like really, 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 really soon. Maybe like nowish. Nope, I still got at least yep, got at least another like maybe 7 seconds. Let's see how long. Oh, here they come. Okay, so unfortunately I don't know where the screenshots went of this house. Whoops. But at least I have the pictures of Lux and stuff still.